It's the worst applause ever.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am sadly...
Wake up!
Shut the f*** up! Ladies and gentlemen, I am sadly and unfortunately back in my car today for a late night recording that I sadly cannot do in my household.
Let's go.
Wait, so why'd you get your own house just so you can't record in it? Like, what was the game plan there?
So, what was the game plan on being born? You ever figure that out yet?
Oh.
Yeah, my game plan for being born was to ask you why the f*** you bought a house that you can't even record. Nimrod.
That was his whole purpose. That was his life purpose, bro.
My life has been fulfilled. I can die now.
I spent $800,000 on this.
This is crazy. It's crazy.
For a simple request.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, you must understand when you have a girlfriend who has work early in the morning, you need to learn how to be considerate.
I do too, shithead.
I was talking to the audience, not you.
Hey.
Anyway, the kid who keeps yapping at me, his name is Jacob, aka CosmicDomino.
You suck. I hate you.
The person who's not being as mean to me and is also usually on the show next to me is Austin, aka IRDMI.
That's me.
That is indeed him. And we also have with us,
for the first time in years.
First time. I know. I just heard y'all's name, but it is. I don't have a good memory of names, so I'm gonna ask you to please introduce yourself. I don't have a
worst host ever.
I'm
Jesse.
I'm sorry.
And
I'm Jesse.
And I'm Blake.
And we're from Birmade Ban.
How about that?
Can I just say this is the equivalent of the host not knowing anything about an actor for a movie? So it's like, you're in the new Die Hard movie. So what's it like being Die Hard?
Show yourself, Dad.
Wait, you're in the new Die Hard movie. Why are you still alive?
Why didn't you die soft?
I should have wrote you a script.
Yeah. No, this is all scripted.
It is scripted, yeah.
I've been saying this for years. Every episode is scripted.
We said that. We've been saying that. That's an old joke.
I'm reading this line right now that says me. It has my name attached to it. I have to say this right now, and it still keeps me going. I still have to say these words and period.
No, whoever wrote this sucks.
Yeah.
Dude, it took us 2 months to write this.
Yo, I have to read both my lines and Jason's lines. He didn't have no contingency plan for if Jason didn't show up.
Well, good thing this next stanza has like 5 curse words you have to say, so you have to read that. You have to. It's in the script.
You guys planned the script for 2 months and didn't have a failsafe on if someone was absent.
I know, it wasn't us. It wasn't us that planned it. It was not us that planned it. All right. But yeah, guys, we got the Birmade Ban boys on the... I gotta ask you, actually, how did you come up with the name Birmade Ban? Did you say it and I just missed it, or what?
All right,
I gotta know.
Blake, you're the storyteller.
So
I'm just
yeah, as Jesse said, yeah, I'm basically the lore master of Birmade Ban. So
really?
I recall it. So basically, Birmade Ban came from, it originally came from the name for a group chat we had, or we still use it today, on Instagram. It's a group chat where we just send memes to each other. And my brother actually was the one that named the group chat. It's an homage to Mermaid Man from SpongeBob SquarePants.
I knew it!
Yep. Yeah. And then we replaced the M's with B's because the B emoji was huge back then. This was, I think, July 2017 was when we made.
Yeah.
I made the group chat.
Same timing.
I made the group chat and my brother named it. And then when I made the channel, It was actually named Birmade Ban, spelled like Mermaid Man with B's instead of M's for a little bit. But then I decided to differentiate it a little bit. So I switched the letters around in Birmade and spelled it the way it's spelled now, Birmade.
People still got the reference though.
Yeah, Marnacle Moy, Birmade Ban.
Marnacle Moy, Birmade.
We debated changing it for a long time, but we could not think of a single name that was like good. We were like, I don't know, let's name ourselves the Game Boys or something. I'm like, who would
that was not
watch it?
that was not a real thing.
That's an example. It's an example.
Hey man, there's a content creator we know named Pedophile Gaming that we've had on. So, the bar is pretty low.
But yeah, so that's where the name
What
comes
a name.
from.
This actually relate to that like heavily because my channel name right now is Super Gaming G, but it wasn't always that. It originally was
Even though
Super
you never
Gaming
game.
Bro.
And you're not very super, but
You changed from bro to dude.
Yeah, listen.
No, bros, plural. Bros,
Yeah,
plural.
bros, listen.
Oh.
It used to be a group channel, ladies and gentlemen. Truth bomb. It's not like I haven't said this before, but yep. It used to be a group channel, but then everyone else just left me and didn't want to do it anymore. So I was like, all right, y'all, I'll take this and make it my own and bring it up to the forefront. And it's stuck now at 4,000 subscribers with no video in years because I am too busy. But hey, that's my origin. It's great to have you guys here. It's really great to have you guys here.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's I know. Me and Blake have been looking forward to coming on for ever since y'all texted us. Or I think Austin DM'd me on Instagram.
Austin
And,
indeed.
yeah, he does
Austin
that.
DM'd our Birmade Ban account, and we were like, I showed it to Blake, and he was like, we should go on. And I was like, okay, I'll text him and we'll try to set it up. And then, what is it, 2.5 months later, here we are.
No, it's only been a month and a half.
Finally.
A month and a half.
At least we made it happen, bro. We couldn't make it happen with Miles. We couldn't make it happen with 7K.
That's never
But
happened.
the Birmade Ban boys came through, bro.
We always
Hey, I
come
gotta
through.
say, before I talk to you about DMing you, I gotta say, man, I'm kind of jealous that you guys got that cool group chat. The only group chat that I'm in on Instagram is called the Diddy Party.
Whoa.
What are you all
That
talking about?
explains
The
a lot.
feds are coming for Austin right now.
What-
They're at
Hey.
your door.
So the feds come to Airy.
Bro, let's just say
the
that
capital.
let's just say that there's a reason I have it muted. Okay.
Do you have any industrial baby oil I can borrow?
For real. I need
I
some
do
of
not. I do not. I'm sorry to disappoint you, man. That was not my idea to
I
call
have
it that.
very dry skin.
Terrifying.
He
Hey,
needs
same,
it.
Same.
Blake needs it.
I need it too. But I ain't gonna take none of it because no Diddy.
But who the
No,
is
dude.
using baby oil to moisturize their skin? You ever heard of CeraVe? You ever hear of Michael Cera's cream, bro?
Dude,
So
Michael
true.
Cera.
Diddy hasn't. Diddy has not.
Hold
So
on.
I f- with Michael Cera's cream
Oh,
heavy, bro.
really?
Whoa. Jacob, calm
I do.
down.
It's
I
just
thought
the
this was
truth
supposed
of
to be
the
a
matter.
family-friendly podcast.
Who the f- I gave you that idea.
To be put
Uh,
under the ground. That man needs to be put directly into the earth's center.
Dude, Diddy or
Okay.
Jacob?
Confused, honestly.
cherub-like
It was-
demeanor fooled me.
It was mostly for Diddy, but I don't know. Jacob's kind of he put it in the run. You know,
he should go at least a couple feet.
Uh-oh.
It's kind of a choose your own adventure situation, you know?
Yeah.
who do you want to hang?
What'd you say?
I said, who do you want to hang? I was trying to continue the.
Hey, would you rather
Go.
hang with Diddy or Jacob? Leave your
Or
cards
hang
down
them like
below.
put them to the gallows.
Thank you. Exactly. The gal.
That's what I thought he meant. That's what I thought he meant.
Because I mean, probably. Blake, what do you think? I don't even know what to say.
I mean,
It's like-
I've heard-
it's so 50-50 that I can't really decide.
I heard the phrase "Ain't no party like a Jacob party" way before "Ain't no party like a Diddy party."
absolutely.
Uh-oh.
Absolutely.
Blake, you convinced me.
But-
You convinced me.
And guys,
He's the OG. He's the OG.
guys, in the
Diddy
wise
dictated his
word,
whole flow.
in the wise words of Pat Williams in an interview that was never actually publicly shown, but I personally have it. He said that Jacob be wanting to party, and you just say no. You just no.
What can I say? Party Rock is in the house tonight. We just want to have
That's
a good time.
That's a good point, Jacob. I didn't think about that.
You know
Party
what?
Rock is in the house tonight.
I never heard
we
Diddy
shuffle.
say that.
We
either.
shuffle. We shuffle.
Celebration Stone. All right. So what made me want to DM you guys was, and you probably have seen this coming, but a couple videos that you guys made that were very
The elephant in
interesting.
the room. It's time to address it.
The videos that came up on so many people's feed, especially the first one, which was never even meant to come up on people's feed like that, but it just did, because of course it did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. Go ahead and tell the people your story.
Yeah. So you guys want the whole shebang?
Might as well, yeah.
Let's do it.
That's a long story.
It's your floor. The floor is yours, guys.
I'll give it an abridged story, and then you guys can ask questions afterwards. How about that?
Got to.
Perfect.
All right. So, as with most people our age, the idea of having a YouTube channel is like, oh, that'd be really cool. To have a YouTube channel, make money, make friends, get to do what you do for fun, for a living.
Be a rock star.
Yeah, be a rock star.
Hell yeah.
But for most of those people, that's just kind of like a pipe dream. They're like, oh, that would be cool, but I don't know what I'm doing. But for me, I was like, I kind of want to see where I could go with this. And so I hatched this little idea initially with Jesse and Jeremiah, who's also in Birmade Ban. I was like, hey, how about you guys come over to my house and we'll play a video game, and then I'll make a little video out of it. You know what I mean? Like sort of a mix between us getting invested into a game and the funny moments spliced together in one big video. Sort of like, I thought of it as kind of like a video game movie. You know what I mean? Like you kind of watch it with us. It's not like Game Grumps where it's in parts and it's unedited, or I don't know, some other channel where it's like hyper edited, like 5 minutes where I feel like you're missing Donkey sort of.
Like us.
Yeah. But of course I was like, no, fuck you, no. And then after weeks, months of convincing, I finally said yes.
Mm-hmm. And so we basically, to make a long story short, we tried our hand at this for about I think 4 years. I was the primary editor for the videos.
You still are.
I am. I edit all the videos. Jesse, a couple of people make the shorts. Now I used to make all the shorts too. But since September, the workforce has grown from being just me to a couple other members of Birmade Ban. But basically, I worked on these videos through like my entire college career, and I just got to a point where I was like, I think I'm done. I don't really want to try this anymore, because after time after time, I was just failing, getting like 50, 60, 70 views on videos. I think so. Before I made the video, If This Channel Is Found, I think the most views we had on a video was Sekiro. No, it was
Ratatouille.
It was Ratatouille. We had 400 views on Ratatouille.
Yeah, I think it was 600.
Or it might have been 600. We had like 600 views, and then every other video had 300 or less. I think some had as little as 19 views.
Yeah.
And they were sitting there for years, absolute years.
Bro, we feel that.
We had 167 subscribers, and there was a day where I hadn't worked on any video in a couple months, and I was like, I think I'm good with retiring this, because it felt terrible, because I was
we
what?
had talked about it, and you were like, our last video is going to be The Last of Us Part 2, and then the DLC, and then I'm going to post a goodbye video.
The Last of Us Remastered, not Part 2.
Yeah. What?
Yeah. I was just like, yeah, I think it's time to call it quits. I hated it because I spent so much time on these videos, and it felt like a huge, waste of time. And I was like, I guess that's it. So I recorded this goodbye video, and in my head I was like, if any video is going to get traction, it's going to be this one, because the title is going to be, mysterious, and the thumbnail is going to be, just a black screen. But I'm like, there's no way anybody's going to watch this. And then 3 days after I uploaded it, we got, I think 3 or 4 days, we hit 1,000 subscribers. We went from...
No, it was the next day, I think.
No, it was...
No, you're right. It was 2 days later, because I called you. Blake didn't tell me that he had uploaded it. So I had no idea that he had recorded it and had uploaded it. And I went and I looked at our channel, and we had like 500 or 600 subscribers, and the video was at probably like
20,000
5 or
views.
6,000. No, I don't
Or
think
maybe
it was that much.
you're right. Maybe it was 5,000.
I think it was 5 or
probably
6,000
5,000.
views. And I called him and I was like, so when were you planning on telling me this? And he was like, I was waiting till you noticed.
Yeah, I was like, I wasn't gonna tell anybody. I was just gonna wait till they noticed because, you know, I was the only one that like published on the channels. Everyone else just kind of watched it. So I was like, I'll just see what their reaction is. And I didn't know how far it was gonna go. So I was like, I didn't know if it was gonna stop at 10,000, 50,000, 100,000. So I was just gonna, and then of course Jesse saw it first. But yeah, I think we hit 1,000 subscribers within 3 days of uploading that, and then it just sort of skyrocketed, and that's when I made the follow-up video. Like, I guess you guys found us, and now I've got to start making videos again.
Yeah, but for the next like 2 weeks, it was just both of us glued to our screens, just watching the view count, watching the subscriber count.
I think
waiting to be able to get monetized.
I think there was
Oh, yeah.
I think there was
I
one
remember those
point
days.
where we were getting 1 view per second, which had never
Jeez.
like I like
we
to
were,
put
yeah.
to put it into more perspective. I think our entire channel had 4,000 views over the course of the first 4 years, and then we were
Nice.
getting that hourly at one point, and so
Yeah.
I was like, dude,
Yeah.
like, and
Even
all
now, I mean, we're still getting like 500 views an hour, and that's on like those 2 videos, and then the 2 videos that we posted after that.
Yeah,
the
and we
Undertale
haven't-
videos.
I haven't published a long full-length video in like a month because I've been so busy, and it's like it's a big one too. Some of these videos, like the video that's taking me the longest was our Sekiro Shadows Die Twice video. I had to comb through 42 hours of raw footage, and
Wow.
it took me I think 2 months to make.
It was-
working
yeah.
on it almost every day, probably 3 to 4 hours a day. And
Wow.
so
That's insane.
working on something like
Yeah,
that
like-
just for it to get like 200 views, you know.
Makes you want to shoot it.
Yeah, that's true.
That ad.
No, there's a story I have when Blake was making that comp. We went to the beach with Blake's family, and then me and Josh, one of the other guys from Birmade Ban, went and drove up there and met up with him. And we spent like maybe 2 nights there or something. And at one point we were all hanging out and we went, "Where's Blake?" And we walked into the room and he was sitting on the floor inside of the closet editing the Sekiro comp.
Yeah,
Oh.
I did do that. I was determined.
That's how
I was very
that's how
determined.
devoted he was to
They
that
go
video.
locked in.
Facts.
There was a good, like, I don't know how I did it, but there was a good period of time where I was cranking out a video every 2 weeks, and
It was crazy.
like it was like all I was sinking my time into.
my
I was
God.
going to college at this point. I was double majoring. I was actually dual degreeing, and so that was all my free time was just making these videos.
Bruh. These are all like periods of time that we can relate to as well.
Oh, yeah.
The,
And now,
the struggle, the seeing the views tick up real fast, the working on like getting videos out on a weekly basis.
There's nothing like that first bit of exposure you get. And like, how then you just watch it. Like you said, you're watching the screen, just seeing the numbers go up, refreshing
Oh,
every
yeah.
5 minutes. There's nothing like it.
Yes.
mhm.
Try to catch a screenshot when you
No.
hit a milestone so you can post it on Twitter. and be
Yeah,
like,
no, we were
Hey Jacob, you ain't made it this far yet. That was me. That was me when I got to 1,000.
I remember I think when we hit 10,000 and 20,000, I was sitting there and I was recording for like 2 minutes waiting for it to get like hit it. And I sent the videos in and you can hear me be like, "Man, this is taking forever." Like I was just sitting there waiting for it.
Yeah, Jesse was like, I thought I was watching it a lot, but Jesse would
I
like
was obsessed.
Jesse would like heart a comment like 2 or 3 minutes after it came up, and then Jesse be like, "Dude, did you see that comment that somebody left?" And it doesn't show up for me because Jesse already reacted to it, so it removes it from the feed. So like, no, I didn't see that, and then I
Oh,
see it
yeah.
from like 6 hours ago. I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, how often are you checking this thing?
I was probably checking it like every 10 minutes or something.
But yeah, it was. But
Yeah.
it's like now.
It
It's
was
now. It's like now we've got to. I'm glad, but I'm also like, a little annoyed because this is the busiest I've ever been in my entire life. And so I can't properly devote the time to making these videos as I once would be able to. Because like we would have like just for a little sneak peek of what we're working on next. We have Jesse and I've played through the Walking Dead games, so I'm going to be releasing that and the Half-Life games. So I've been working on that, and if I had the free time I did like 2 or 3 years ago, like 2 or 3 of those videos would be out by now. But Half-Life is Half-Life's just taking it. Also, well, there's also a bit in Half-Life that's been really hard to edit. I don't know if I should.
It's literally like an hour-long bit. It's so funny.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
hour long.
It's half of the video.
Yeah.
Should I say? I'll say it.
You can say it. I think so.
So if you guys have seen our videos, it's like it's just general like us funny moments. Something happens in the game, or we tell a funny story, or we're getting invested in the game. Just general, vibes, genuine, us having fun. But Josh, who's generally I'll just say he's generally a sleeper pick in our videos. He's usually not the one that's cracking the most jokes, but usually
he comes up with gold though.
Sometimes he comes up
really
with gold.
does.
He's sort of like, I don't know.
Me.
Yeah, he's
a wild card.
When he hits, he hits. Yeah, he's a wild card.
That is so true. When he hits, he hits hard.
So
he hits so hard.
Usually it's like me, Jesse, or Jeremiah like coasting for most of it, like making most of the funny bits, and then Josh will just like spike up and have like the funniest moment But anyways, in this Half-Life thing, is the video is going to be about an hour 15 minutes long. 45 of those minutes are because we started talking about Phineas and Ferb, and we were like, dude, let's come up with a Phineas and Ferb episode. And then Josh went, all right, I'll start.
I like this already.
He says, all right, I'll start.
My favorite
and then
cartoon ever.
He goes on for 45 minutes straight about a Phineas and Ferb episode that he makes up on the spot. It goes like, I won't spoil much, but it goes into like,
it's wild.
Demon souls, like space travel, and what makes it so hard to edit is I have to listen to the whole thing, ingest the lore he's spewing out, and then remember what to keep in and cut out, because some stuff he reiterates, some stuff he mentions and then never comes back to. So I have to like edit it down enough to where it's just not an hour of a random person rambling. But it's still like it's been really hard to edit. But once I get past that hump, I hope I can get into a groove of making a video every 2 or 3 weeks. Because like I said, Jesse and I, we've got Undertale. We've got the 2 other endings of Undertale out that are going to be made. We've got all the Walking Dead seasons. We've got some shorter form things like that.
We have so many videos in the backlog.
Oh my gosh, we have like 20 games in the backlog.
Yeah, and like people are requesting games and stuff, and like asking us questions about what the games we're gonna play is, and I'm like, y'all don't understand. We have so many videos to make, and we will get to these at some point, but it is going to be like probably a year and a half before we start playing games that people are requesting.
I have it listed out on the If This Channel Is Found video, like most of the games we're gonna play, but Jesse and I are also gonna play through more games like The Last of Us 2 Remastered, which we've been wanting to do for a while.
And we're gonna play through Delta.
Dude, I would watch the shit out of that.
I just need to find the time. We've got The Last of Us 2 up. It's one of our early ones.
And in December we're gonna play a game with Josh because he's coming home from because he moved overseas.
Yeah.
For school, so. That's
been not great. Josh is literally halfway across the world right now, so we lost a member. Well, that's not true. We can still play online.
We're playing Terraria right now with him. We're doing another Terraria world on top of the Calamity mod video that needs to be edited.
Oh my gosh, that one's like 40 hours of raw footage too.
I've heard good things about that mod. I really gotta go try it out.
It was really fun. Yeah, no, it was crazy.
40 hours is different, man.
I can talk about my process of making videos.
Dude, the longest amount of footage that I've ever had to deal with, or anyone here, it was me, when we did our Morbius video reaction. Our movie reaction.
Right.
That was only 3 hours of raw footage. So I can't imagine 40 plus hours, bro.
Who edited that? Was that Ari?
Let me ask you.
I'm the only editor. Oh.
But let me ask you this, actually, Blake.
I thought you were asking me.
No, he was talking about the Morbius
Yeah.
video. No, I actually edited all your videos, bro. I edited all your videos.
How do you not know
Yes,
this?
It was-
Austin,
Sorry,
Austin's
can you-
been
can
the
you say it
secret
again?
editor the whole time.
See,
Oh,
Blake,
yeah.
you thought you were doing it, but the thing is, I was like controlling you from the shadows with
Yeah.
force.
Oh,
He
yeah,
hit you with
yeah.
those
So-
straight gamma rays, Blake. That's why
Oh
you
my
lost all that
gosh.
footage that one time.
You guys
Oh.
are playing Ratatouille,
yeah,
but
that's
I guess Austin would be actual Ratatouille in your system, huh? Jesus.
That's why we played the
Something
game.
like that.
Austin's
What a
a
callback.
Ratatouille in my pants.
Whoa.
Okay, Diddy. Okay, Diddy.
He can't keep getting away with it.
He can't keep getting away with this.
You gotta tell him no.
Listen,
Jesus.
listen. Yeah, but my question was going to be, so with all these super long video projects, have you ever thought about like getting somebody else on board to edit, or maybe like making one of the other guys edit?
That
Or
was
do you
that was
just not? Do you not trust
so-
them? Do you not want them to touch your precious projects?
this is a
or-
horrible. This is a horrible topic.
This
Okay.
is. I'll try and tiptoe.
go for it.
So
No, you could be. Yeah, just hit it.
So initially, like the first year or two, I wanted to be the only editor for the videos because I had the time for it and I had my vision and I was like,
That's how everyone started.
Oh yes.
I was like, I got this.
started.
But then after like it started like getting too much for me, I was like, all right, Jesse, I was gonna employ Jesse and Josh. I was like, Jesse and Josh.
Well, I asked.
And Jesse has, I gave Jesse the footage to our Left 4 Dead video, and Jesse had that footage for a whole year. And
I
only
edited
like,
some of it.
You made like 5 or 6 edits.
But they were really good edits, though.
But no, they were on par with my other edits.
So what happened
Jesse.
was I wanted to make my own full video, and Blake wanted me to edit my own video and then like be able to take things off of it, like out of it. And I didn't want to do that. And so
I get that.
I edited
You don't want to
some of
compromise
it, and then
the vision.
yeah,
Well, that was
and
for
I
Shell
edited
Night.
some of it, and then we weren't seeing eye to eye on it. So I was just like, whatever, you can take over this. That's fine.
My idea was I wanted Jesse to make a version of the video and then me to make a version, and I was going to combine them into like a supercut basically. And like obviously we're probably gonna have a lot of the same parts in there, so I'll just choose one or the other. And I was gonna keep most, if not all, of the edits in because I don't keep all of my edits in either. I remember one time I spent 3 hours on an edit, like I was trying to like do this like complex thing using all this software, and I was like, this just isn't working, and I just threw it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was trying
always
to.
the worst.
But
I
I
relate to that too.
I gave Jesse footage to like 3 different comps, and Jesse ended up just like I don't know. Only making a few edits, and I was like, all right. Same thing happened with Josh. I gave Josh the footage to
okay.
Skyrim. Wait, hold on. I gave Josh the footage to Skyrim one time because Josh was like, let me edit on this. Josh is notorious. Well, I don't want to speak ill will of Josh, but Josh
Josh
used
is
to be
great.
notoriously lazy. Like
He's great.
but-
I love him. He's
but, yeah.
fantastic. I love that man.
but I gave him the footage to Skyrim, and I like after a week I was like, "Yo, how's the footage going?" And he said, "I stopped watching after an hour because Jesse was chomping on chips for like an hour straight, and I couldn't get over just hearing him going om om om." And I was like, "Okay, buddy, you gotta thug through that if you want to make the video."
Exactly, man.
But then I tried getting Jesse and Josh to make shorts for me. That before this was like 2 years ago, and Josh just straight up said no, and I was like, "All right, screw you." And then Jesse like, I don't even know what Jesse. Jesse was
shorts. I made a lot of shorts.
back then.
I made like 20.
I don't remember 20. I remember
I
you made a
did.
few.
I have them all. They're on my laptop, and I can show them to you later.
Damn. He's got
all right. Well,
receipts.
Jesse
I
made
got
some,
receipts.
but also Jesse had
They were
more.
terrible. They were horrible.
Jesse was busier than Josh though. But yeah, I did try
was
getting
so
some
busy,
of the
yeah.
I did try getting some of the other guys to help me out. And I understand why they didn't want to, but I also was kind of like, come on, as a friend, can you help me out? But now
Also-
that we have some iota of success, like 5 of them are like, oh, dude,
Well,
let's work
made-
together.
Of course.
At the time when Blake was asking me to do this, I was working 2 jobs and was also in school.
Yeah, that's why I'm giving.
And I
Jesse the
had
benefit of the
like
doubt.
barely any time, and I would work on them. The shorts I was really able to like actually produce a lot of them. But then it just kind of fell off because we had slowed down production of everything at the time.
Yeah, I was still trying to crank out videos.
That was right when Josh was leaving, and I was moving to go to college, to go to a different, because I went to community college for 2 years. And so I was going to my 4-year college, and now I'm actually transferring back home because the college I went to is terrible. So
yeah, Jesse and I live like 5 hours away from each other right now, which is not ideal.
Yeah. But every time when I come home, we meet up and we record, and it's been decent. But I mean, we could make more videos. And right, the school that I'm trying to go to right now is the school that Blake's in graduate school for.
So we'll be right next to each other if that happens.
Yeah.
Also, sorry. Well, this is just a side note, but we were looking through like how many games we played like when we first started, because like we started playing games in like May of 2020 together, like right at COVID.
No, it was October 20. No,
that's when the channel was made. We started playing in May.
Yeah, you're right.
But like nowadays, it'll take us like anywhere between a few months to even upwards of like a year to finish a game.
Yeah.
It's sort of, but we'll play multiple games in tandem with each other. So it's sort of like how like cartoons are made, you know, like the episodes take like 11 months, but a bunch are made at the same time.
Right.
But like at the beginning, we played through like 12 games in like 6 months or something. Like we played through, we played through all of Uncharted 3 in one night. And then we played through all of Shadow of the Colossus in one night. We stayed up till 8 in the morning.
Yeah.
That's actually nuts.
Y'all weren't letting a single set piece think in your mind.
We played all of Resident Evil 8 in one night too.
Resident Evil 7.
we took Resident Evil 7, we took like a little bit of a break because I ended up falling asleep, and I asked Blake where the Uno game was, because in my dream that I was having, we were trying to play Uno on the Xbox One. And then Josh was like, ketamine. And in my slumber, I was like, ketamine. And then I woke up when Blake started talking about how I was still asleep. And I was like, I'm not asleep. No.
And you very much were asleep.
I was so asleep, yeah.
When in 7 months, we played BioShock 2, The Last of Us, Resident Evil 7, The Last of Us Part 2, BioShock Infinite, Broforce, all 4 Uncharted games, Parappa the Rapper, and both Little Nightmares games. And,
God.
That's crazy.
And now I think we've played like 1 game, 2 games this year.
Yeah,
we
started playing the BioShock 2 DLC.
But we still have so many in the backlog.
When we played the BioShock 2 DLC, it took us, I think, 11 months to finish.
2 sessions, 11 months apart from each other.
Okay. I thought you guys were just taking that fucking clock.
So, but we still have like 20 videos in the backlog. It's ridiculous because we're like, the reason that we play it in tandem is because we play with who's available. So I think at one point we were doing it like me, Jesse, and Josh were playing Elden Ring. Me, Jesse, and Jeremiah were playing Last of Us. Yeah. Me and Jesse were playing Undertale, and then me and Josh were playing this game called Onimusha. All like at the same time. It just was who was available. That's how we're able to I guess keep the frequency up. But like nowadays, like I wish there were 40 hours in a day, because I want to edit these videos so much, but I think I said this, but I'm going to graduate school now. I have a job. I'm a tutor. I work in a lab. I have all this stuff I'm doing, and I can't devote as much time, which sucks, because now it's like, you know, now we're actually having a lot of traction now.
Yeah.
But,
I think the first Undertale video that we posted after we blew up, I guess, got like 10,000 views.
It did.
So,
that's epic.
It became our most viewed video, not counting the 2 like retirement videos and unretirement videos. Yeah. But I feel like we're rambling. But, just one more.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry.
Never apologize for rambling. That's what podcasts are for.
Right. We need content.
This is the platform to ramble on.
One more thing I will say though is like Luke, Ryder, and Carson, who's newer to Birmade Ban, but they're in our videos. Ryder probably more prevalently than Luke or Carson.
They're in all of our multiplayer videos for the most part.
like Fortnite and Warzone and stuff like that, like the online games. But they're all like, dude, we want to get on the shorts too. So I think I need to get a little boot camp drill sergeant-y on them and be like, all right, maggots, we're doing 2 shorts a week. This is how we're gonna release it one daily.
That's what Jason does to us.
Jason, you and I sound like
Carson's the one who's
But it's more physical. It's more physical.
Yeah,
What?
yeah, man.
Yeah,
I'm
sorry.
I still have to put on foundation every single day to cover up the bruises, bro.
that's me to
Honest,
Jesse.
I'm
Yeah,
wiping
Crack.
away blood as we speak.
no.
I
I
have
think
spots.
Jesse, make 1 short a month. No, I can't do it.
no. I've made a bunch of shorts now, but
no, now you
like
have.
recent, yeah. But every time I make a short, I call Blake and I'm like, he gets on Discord, he just watches it over, and then we like refine it, like when I'm basically done or whateher, and we just refine it. Obviously, he knows much more about editing than I do.
Yeah, 40-hour projects. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I still need to talk about how I make videos, but like like I've been like so I use Premiere Pro for my editing, and Jesse, Luke, Ryder, and Carson have never edited before, and I haven't even thought about this. I have 4 years of experience now at editing, all self-taught, and I'm like, oh shoot, now I've got to coach these 4 dudes on how to do this stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like the learning curve is pretty high, but
Yeah, I think I pretty
we'll
much
get
got it down at this point, but for shorts at
you
least.
got it, yeah.
But I still want to,
Long form editing
have
is
somebody
an entirely
check it on
different
it.
beast.
Yeah.
But like, okay, here's how I make
feel
long
like-
form. Oh, sorry.
With the edits that I made on like the long form videos were probably better than the ones that I made on like the shorts.
Yeah, well, you had more time to stew on them, I would say. You know.
Why? Because I had the works for a year.
They were really like it was like a fine wine. But then like it was like the vision's there, but then like the quality is like you can still kind of tell that it was made by someone who's never used this before.
Yeah, but it's still lacking.
Of course, absolutely. There's one edit though that I still am mad about Blake taking out, where Blake was telling a story and nobody else in the Discord, like everybody else in the video did not care. And he finishes his story and I like cut the screen to black and I'm like, it's okay, Blake. I'm sure the audience loved the story. And then it's that animatic of the troll face, like smiling, and then it goes to the frown. Still mad he cut that one out.
I cut it out because I was like, no, dude, the troll face is irrelevant.
And I was like, the troll face will never be irrelevant. It is always
I was
perfect and
comparing it to,
timeless
like,
and classic.
I was comparing it. This is gonna date this episode of this podcast, but like it would be like, what if I kept in a Hawk Tuo meme? You know, if someone watches that 2 years, if someone watches that 2 years from now, they're gonna be like, oh my gosh, why?
Yeah, I agree.
I think I was wrong with the
Okay,
troll
hold
face,
on.
but there are other
Trollface is coming
ones.
back, bro.
Like I remember Josh went through a period where he was singing like, I got the new 4Gs on the Jeep. I drive into the buddy bottoms underneath, and he wanted me to keep that, and I was like, no, dude, that's already dead. Why do you want me to keep that in?
So,
Like,
so I do agree with Blake that is too outdated. The troll
You're the only person on the planet who's
I'm sorry.
You're
I'm
wrong.
sorry. I have to agree.
Jesse, you're kicked out. Ari is the new Birmade Ban member.
No! I'm going to kill myself. It's your fault.
Wait. You're saying
You
butt.
need a butt. You need a butt. But comparing the fucking troll face to Hawk to what deserves,
All
you
right,
deserve
I
to
understand.
You
I
deserve to get
understand.
top of the
That's like comparing.
You better
that's
watch
like
out.
comparing
You better
Michael
watch out.
Jordan to
Aries
Brian
about to crash
Scalabrine or
out.
whatever his name is.
Aries about to crash out if he keep
Dude,
mentioning
Aries
Hawk
about to go
Tuo.
Diddy on you.
Yeah. No.
So listen, Aries stormed the Capitol and Diddy people.
Dude,
God.
you stormed the Capitol January 6th?
I'm sorry. Are we in a podcast with Trump himself?
I wish.
He crashed out.
Actually, that would go kind of. If you guys somehow secured Trump on this podcast, that would go crazy.
That would go hard.
It would.
You should,
It
dude.
would.
We should get a podcaster to secure Trump and Kamala separately and not tell them they're both gonna be there. So they walk into the room and they're like,
Oh, it's you.
oh, I guess that doesn't matter now because we know who won.
If we had done this a month ago, man.
That
The less said about that, the better, people. The less said about that, the
I
better.
agree.
But But yeah, you guys' story is so, I don't know why, but like, well, I do know why. It's
relatable.
It's relatable as fuck, dude. It's relatable as fuck. I feel like I can literally see myself in your guys' exact shoe, except the double majoring. I don't
Yeah, that is crazy too.
Fuck it out.
Seriously.
Channel on
And
top.
tutoring.
Insane, dude.
But
You
yeah.
guys should be very proud of what you guys have done. Seriously.
Yeah.
All you guys need is an astral being and you'll be set.
I know, right?
For real. I wish.
Maybe I've been praying to the wrong god this whole time. Maybe I should branch out.
Austin is our god, is the thing.
But I guess I never realized the raw footage thing in comparison. Now that you mentioned that.
That is a lot of footage, bro.
No, listen. Austin does not play games like that. So you're not going to understand that. I feel like 40 hours is actually pretty typical. I feel like you guys were on the right track there. I think that's just typical for a long, especially if you're playing the whole game. That's usually how long they get. They get pretty fucking long.
Well, yeah, but like to deal with all that at once is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, no, that sucks. No, it does suck.
Yeah.
That definitely sucks.
Especially I made so Sekiro is like I would say it's like our gem. It's probably our best video.
It is, yeah, for sure.
Because that one has the most raw footage we've ever. It was actually 42 hours of raw footage. And so when that intro I made where I go through, I don't know if you guys watched it, but the intro is it's going through every single death we had in Sekiro, one frame at a time. So I had to go through the entire video and find each death and use one frame of that. 978 times. I think it took me either 1 or 2 full days just to make that edit, but it turned out it's the best thing I've ever made in terms of Birmade Ban.
All right, Jason, when you're listening back to this, you better put a link to that video in the description of this podcast.
Appreciate it.
You heard it. You heard us, Jason. You better do it.
Yeah, Jesse and I actually made a tier list of our own videos one time because we were bored.
It's 45 minutes long.
It's just for ourselves.
That's what we should do instead. Like we've had similar ideas.
We
We should
honestly
actually
should-
just like buckle
That
down
would be
live stream
fun. We
style, and we like
That would be fun.
talk
We
it
should
out.
do that.
It's just for our.
We should do
Because
that
we,
for like the New Year's Eve.
Because I think we have to agree. Like it can't be like, well, this is mine. Well, this is mine. Like we have to be like, all right, like where do we rate this? And then we have to
Yeah.
kind of like watch through them
Yeah,
and
and then, like,
recap certain
average it out.
spots.
Yeah.
Our videos, I'd say, have a pretty good standard on what's good and what's bad. Like we mainly agreed on what was just like awful and what was really good.
Yeah. A lot of the videos that we, like me and Blake and Josh, all considered to be like bad.
Like, uh,
When people would watch them after we like kind of blew up or whatever.
wasn't that funny? Austin?
Yeah, like the radio station's another video.
Yeah,
We thought-
yeah.
Like when we played the radio station's like this short horror game. It took us, I think, that one took me like a day to make because it was only 2 hours of footage.
Yeah.
And I just
Have you guys done Buckshot yet?
No,
we
but I
haven't,
want to so bad.
You should totally do Buckshot. You should
The
totally do
issue-
that. I feel like
the
that'd be an
issue
easy
is-
one too.
Isn't
The
a
issue is-
multiplayer version of it?
Yeah, it's out and it's actually sick. We should play that,
I wanna
Harry.
play that.
It's
I
only
wanna play
like
that bad.
$2.
I
Yeah,
feel like we
hell
might have
yeah.
missed the bus on that, but we definitely I could still keep it in mind. We're thinking of doing live streams soon. Maybe we could do it.
Yeah.
I'm surprised the multiplayer didn't revive a little more interest in that. I thought it would have been everywhere.
Right.
I
Yeah.
think it probably did with the people who actually like are interested in the game, but I saw videos about it for like the first week and then never again. But it's in the back of my mind because I'm like, that game looks like so much fun.
It's in the back of my mind, but it's just I should kill myself.
Every time I play it, I pick myself.
Yeah.
Real.
Wait, the goal's not to kill yourself
And
faster?
every time it's a blank, I'm like, damn it.
Real. Very real. So we have some questions.
Oh yeah.
Questions.
We have some
Oh, yeah,
questions.
what's one?
Oh, yeah.
Give me
yeah.
one question.
You
I
don't
don't
think
believe you.
That's the dickhead? Listen to this. Put this up your ass.
No, Diddy.
So, no.
He's Diddy.
Oh my God. Yeah, you are jumping at that, huh? To remove that label from
You're
yourself.
storming my capital right now.
Shut the fuck up.
You're storing like that.
Jacobs.
Well, listen. Your channel right now is mostly gaming focused. But I'm wondering, if it's all possible you guys are considering branching out into different forms of content. And if you did do that in the future, what would it be?
So
once you got through the 20 video backlog.
Right.
so I don't know if Jesse holds the same sentiment, but we've toyed a little bit with ideas of outside of gaming content, but I think we'd like to stay in the niche right now. But a couple ideas we've discussed, like just in joking, but also like what if. We talked about dapping each other up for 5 hours straight.
That's happening.
That
is
will
happening.
that will
happen.
We're gonna
dap each other up for 6 hours straight, and we're gonna
like
make it
an
into a
endurance
video.
And just as like, I don't know, similar to like Mr. Beast counting to 100,000. But we also think it'd be really funny. And then we also considered like this would be like if we actually started making YouTube money, like good money. I really like the idea of what if we did a road trip across the United States without using highways. Without using highways.
Yeah.
I think that would be cool.
That would be
Like us doing any road trip thing would be so fun.
that would be Jason's way. I cannot stress that.
but I don't.
It would.
But I don't want to become like a sludge, or I guess we don't want to become like a sludge content creator, like react content or like
No, yeah,
like
absolutely.
something like Kai Cenat, like over the top, like I'm gonna be a terrible person just because this gets views. I'd like to stick with the I like something like not like Moist Critical, but like what he used to be, where it's just kind of like a dude just being a guy and then he's playing games.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
I don't watch Moist Critical.
We have
but-
like skits in our videos. Like for the last video we did, it's me sitting on a couch and I'm like, I have a brown bottle with 3 X's on it, and I'm doing like a little intro. And then I think in it's Uncharted 4, there's a part where Blake is like, for every shot you hit, you get a penny, and that's what I'll use to buy you a McDonald's sundae or something. So it cuts off, and we go to McDonald's, we get a sundae.
Yeah.
And so we have like little skits in our videos. And I actually texted Blake yesterday. I sent him the clip of the VeggieTales episode, the Lord of the Rings one, where they're talking about the 5th being. And I sent him that clip the other day, and I was like, "Please, can we make this into a skit? Please, please, can we recreate this?"
Like, yeah, like we'll do skits. Like I one of my favorites is it's in Sekiro actually. We talk about Family Guy cutaways, and like someone's like Jesse's actually mentioned us getting that Sunday in Uncharted 4. Jesse was like, "Dude, Blake, do you remember that time we got Sundays?" And I was like,
McDonald's
"Boy, that
Sunday, yeah.
reminds me of the time we went to Burger King and got milkshakes," and which we had never done before. So
Yeah.
I was like, "Now we got to do that," and then it cuts to us getting milkshakes. Which we legitimately had to drive out and go and get.
Yeah.
So we'll.
That's
So I feel
nice.
like
That's the commitment.
We did the Grimace Shake challenge, which was awesome. And it actually ended up tasting really good, by the way. I want them to bring that back.
It did taste good, yeah.
It was good.
well,
You drink
Grimace
five-
is a giant taste bud.
That
So.
doesn't affect you though. Keep that in mind. You drink 5 of those, it's gonna fucking kill you. Those things are loaded
no.
with. Jeez,
Well, and Grimace is gonna come out of the woods and like grope you or something, but
Dude, gropey Grimace.
gropey
Something like
Grimace.
that.
yeah.
Are you sure it
like
is?
that.
Wait. It's not actually Grimace. It's just airy.
Oh, wait,
See, look, Aries PFP is purple, too. PFP is purple.
Trying to get that shit off.
I see.
Trying? He's trying desperately.
If you rearrange the letters in airy and then add a few, it spells Grimace, dude.
Exactly, bro. It's an anagram. Wait, is that the right word?
Basically.
Not how an anagram works. It's not.
Which one did I mean?
Where's the Y?
It's like
It's
Sal
in
Tuscany
there.
and Phineas and Ferb. It's
It's
embarrassing.
a silent Y.
Oh,
It's a
brother.
silent Y.
Oh, brother.
Oh, brother.
Dude, don't you know how Grimace it's spelled? It's spelled YGRIMACE.
The Y is silent, of course.
Yeah, the Y is silent.
Fucking hell. All right, gentlemen, you guys have any more questions? Because I got another one. I can fire it off, but I want to see if you guys got
Fire it.
All right, here we go. So the Cosmics are also attempting. We've made a few gaming videos in the past. We're also trying to branch out into more gaming content as well. You guys seem to have the game on lock. Can you give us any advice on how to really get that shit going?
In terms of like what exactly? Like chemistry, picking games to play, what to do in the games.
No, not chemistry. We know our chemistry. I need more like what games to play, like what content works best, specifically gaming. and stuff like that. Like,
how to motivate people to edit.
Yeah. Oh, brother, I've been
motivation impossible.
Yeah, it's literally impossible. You just gotta lock in and hope it works.
I don't know if anyone's said yet, and I'm surprised they haven't, but we had a Portal 2 video that would have been awesome, but none of us wanted to edit it, and it just never came out. It would have been a really tough edit.
I feel bad now because that was only 1 hour of raw footage. 40.
That's only 2% of what I went through in Sekiro.
Hey, dude, send it over to Blake. He'll edit it up real quick. Lickety split.
We were not about that life.
Lickety split.
But
yeah, so what I always try to make a priority is when we pick a game, I want it to be a game that we will play all the way through, that we will get to the end with. You know what I mean? Like like a game, here's an example that'll actually probably never see the light of day unless I actually do get an editor and like free time. We tried playing Bloodborne at one point and we sunk like 20 hours into that thing, and then we never finished it. It's the only game we've never finished. Yeah. And so what my priorities is I want to pick a game that we will finish. But more importantly, it's a game that we'll enjoy. So like the first games we played were the BioShock series and the Last of Us series, and those are single player games. So what we did was we just all sat on a couch together or in like chairs next to us, and we just played the game and just watched what happened. We would just talk. We wouldn't. There was a period where I would, like, if someone got on their phone or something, I would just be like, dude, get off your phone. Be present, be in the moment. So I would try and get everybody to like be interacting with the game. But eventually I realized, like, if you just let it happen, you know, let it flow. If you guys have good chemistry, then funny stuff's gonna happen and bits are gonna happen. Like a lot of the bits we've done, it's not because we were thinking, oh, what would be a good bit for the video? It was something we legitimately thought, like, you know, this would be really funny to make somebody try and do.
Exactly.
So it's that sort of organic vibe. Also, so we have two types of videos. We have games where we play where we're physically in the same room together, like single player games, or sometimes multiplayer games, like Broforce. We were in the same room together for Broforce, or it's like online games like Terraria, Warzone, you know, Left 4 Dead. So like there's differences in games, but for games like Left 4 Dead, we tried to make it an achievement to beat every campaign, you know. Or in Warzone and Fortnite are exceptions because there's no story to those games, so we just kind of mashed clips together that were funny. But there's really, like, I would say the only secret is just find people you think are really funny and you have good chemistry with, and then the games will follow suit. And just give it structure, because that's what an audience wants most, is they want structure. Because if they just watch like a video and it's just like, you know, funny moments haphazardly strewn together, they're like, what did I watch that for? But I feel like the appeal to our video is it's the funny moments, but you also get to see us playing through the whole game and reacting to the story, and you start and end the game with us. Yeah. all in one video. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's sort of what I was trying to achieve there. Because like with Game Grumps, they are really funny sometimes, but I cannot sit through and watch an entire Let's Play like that. 100 episodes, all 10 minutes each, just unedited, just to get through like the few really, really funny moments that are there. I feel like it would just be easier to just cut to the chase and just, you know, chunk all the funny moments together and keep the story in. But that's my recommendation. There's 100 ways you can do it. You know, Donkey does it a certain way. Oni Plays does it a certain way. There's a lot of ways to do it. But that would be my recommendation. And lock in on the editing. That's also an important aspect.
You hear that, Jason? Just kidding. Bro, where is he?
Died.
That nigga ain't coming.
Okay. That's gotta be it.
I accepted it a while ago.
He did.
Jason with my
They got him, bro. They got my dog. Lost my dog.
Wow.
Yeah.
He'll be back.
Anyways, well, he's gonna hate that he missed out because you two are great. Shall we call it here, guys? Or
any
what do you think?
last minute questions?
I was thinking we all just played some Black Ops 6 for the remaining like 10 minutes.
Played some BO6?
Yeah.
You guys got BO6?
06.
You're gonna have to buy it for me, Jacob.
Okay.
I'm not gonna play that in my car.
Do you have a Tesla?
Fucking, yeah.
Ooh,
Center console, idiot.
Hold on.
God, I can't think for you every time you have a question.
Let me hold on, guys. Does this sound like a Tesla?
Sure, I don't. I mean,
Dude,
I don't know.
that's the classic.
might.
That's the classic Tesla check engine light. That's its iconic.
Check battery.
Of the way of the Tesla. That's for sure.
That's why Ari's busy all the time. He's getting the bag. He has a Tesla.
Bro.
Hey,
Tesla driver.
Ari, since you got your car started up, you think you could go to Wendy's for us?
What is
Yeah,
what?
dude.
I would fuck up some Wendy's right now.
For context, Ari usually leaves like midway through the episode to run to Wendy's to get out. Reese,
I don't understand why I keep getting slandered in this. Let's be something today.
name one thing I slandered. You can't.
It's going to fucking capital.
Well, I mean, that happened, didn't it?
I'm pretty sure that Austin sent me footage of you doing that like before we got in, and I sent that to Blake. So I mean, I'm pretty sure it happened.
It's okay. We all slander each other. I think who do we slander the most at Birmade Ban, Jesse?
Probably either you or Josh.
Yeah, I get it's undeserved because there was a good year of time where people would just gaslight me and just like lie to me. And I'd be like, what am I doing wrong? And then
there's a big joke where it's still a joke. We all still do it. It's not just me, but I started it where I would just dox Blake continuously.
Oh my gosh. If you watch it in Skyrim, I have to bleep it out like I think 9 or 10 times. Like because Jesse just got into the habit of not just calling me Blake, but calling me Blake, full name, address, zip code.
and your college that you go to.
And the college I go to. And I would be like, dude, it would really get my goat because I'm like, dude, I can't keep that in the video. I can't.
Really
it's
grind
literally
my gears.
doxing.
No,
me.
if I said something that I didn't want to be in the video or like something that I thought wasn't funny, I would just immediately say his full name and address afterwards.
So I
That's
really
genius. That's
Dude, I should
genius.
do that.
That's genius. We should all do that.
I don't like the joke.
Jesse.
Ari
It's
also lives on Street.
It's so sad because nobody will ever be able to know how funny it actually is.
Because I don't know if it's because Jesse said it so many times, but it really does roll off the tongue really well. It's not some clunky name, and it's not like Jonathan Weston Smith at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. It's like it flows pretty well.
Blake called me after he went to the doctor and had to give him his full name, and he was
address,
and he was like, "Dude, fuck you."
Yeah, because I was like, because she asked me, she was like, full name, and I just went, my full name, like I said it, and I was just thinking of Jesse the whole time, and then she was like, and your address, and I was like, here's my address.
How many syllables you got altogether? How many syllables you got?
Should I add the who lives at in there?
Yeah,
for the syllable count.
How he says it.
Because Jesse says my full name, who lives at. Let's see here. It's about 13 syllables.
Yeah.
It's about 13.
Oh, that's a perfect number.
That's not a lot for a full name and
Yeah.
Well, you're forgetting
He's
your
starting to narrow
college
it down.
part.
He's starting to narrow it
not
down.
including the state and zip code or the
We could work.
There was one time where my computer's running out of storage. So what I would do for Left 4 Dead, I just started streaming on my Twitch to nobody because I knew no one was going to tune in. And so I was just going to download the VOD later. So it wouldn't like save internally on my computer. And I was like, all right, I'm live streaming. So actually don't say my full name and address. And then at one point Jesse did. And then Jesse just went, oops, accidentally doxed you, Blake. That clip is lost to time, but
It is.
But it did happen. Jesse did say my full name.
I did. That's why we haven't
Twitch.
started streaming it, because I'm trying to get out of it, because it's just such a habit now.
I'm surprised you haven't done it in this.
I wanted
Can we get an
to.
example, Jesse? Can you just say it real quick?
No, Jesse,
Blake, is it
Jesse,
okay?
please. No,
Blake, do I have your permission?
You do not. You expressly
Okay.
do not have my permission. Jesse's like, is that a yes?
I would. If he gave me his permission, I totally would.
We endorse
believe
consent
you.
around here.
Yeah, because Jesse doesn't have better judgment.
I believe you.
Well, it's not like they're gonna leave it in. They're gonna take it out.
Exactly.
dude,
We'd censor it.
No, I can't because you guys, if we get like 100 million subscribers, you guys could auction that off for so much money.
Dude, listen, man. I would forget within a week that this even happened.
No,
so.
because it rolls off so well, it would be stuck in your brain forever. You would remember that more than your own. Jesse Jesse remembers that better than their own address sometimes.
I do. It's
more catchy than
Oh my gosh.
really is the song.
One time I won't say. Oh wait, never mind. Doesn't have to. It has to do with my phone number, not my address.
Your phone number?
Well,
I haven't
let's hear
memorized your
that.
phone number.
My mom's phone
But
number.
speaking of Blake's phone number is the way that me and Blake really became friends. We met at church, at my parents' church originally. And like,
can we talk about your dad being possibly being a certain higher up at a certain company just a little bit after you tell this?
oh my God, yes.
After
you
this,
can.
after this,
Hold
after
on,
this.
hold on.
The Lord deepens.
Dude, okay, so basically me and Blake we met at church and we like hung out a little bit, but like I was homeschooled. Blake went to a real school or like charter school or whatever. And so we never hung out. And then I think when Fortnite came out, Fortnite reference.
It was the beginning of 2018.
When Fortnite came out, it was the beginning of 2018. My other friend Luke had gotten me to download Fortnite and we were playing together. And I knew that Blake had a PC because it was before crossplay. And so I think for like 3 weeks, every time I saw him every Wednesday for like church shit, I was like, let's play Fortnite. And then finally he was like, fine, okay. And then we played Fortnite, I think like twice. And then crossplay came out. And so then I started playing with him and Luke and Ryder.
There's two Lukes, by the way.
Yeah, one of them is Chip and the other one's Luke. So I'll refer to him as Chip from now on. But he doesn't come up anyway. But basically, we played Fortnite for like 4 years straight. And that's what the Fortnite comp is. It's just us playing Fortnite every single day for like 8 hours a day for 4 years straight.
It wasn't 8 hours a day, but
it felt like it.
Yeah.
It was a lot. I think we all had almost 200 days played on Fortnite.
No, it was 50 days. I remember.
I had over 100.
Yeah, okay, that
sure.
might be you, but I was
Maybe not. Maybe I'm making this up, but whatever. It doesn't matter. So basically, we started the YouTube channel or whatever, and we were friends or whatever. Me and Blake were friends, and then I started calling him every single day.
Oh my gosh.
For like an entire year, like 3 times a day, and then I just kept doing that over and over again. And now I forced him to be my best friend.
That's kind of what happened. Jesse Stockholmed me, and because I remember because Jesse and I we just went to church. That was it. We hung out at church, but like Jesse asked me like 2 or 3 times to play Fortnite with them, and I was like in my mind I was like I like Jesse, but I don't know if I want to play games with Jesse. But now look at where we are now.
Look
Jesse,
at where we are.
It's almost like Jesse knew this was going to happen. Anyways,
this is my master plan.
Can I tell
them about my dad? Yes.
Okay, so Jesse's dad is very well to do.
He's an accountant, or he was.
But Jesse's dad would have been more well to do because he knew the head HR lady at Epic Games.
Holy shit.
He knew the head HR lady at Epic Games, and they needed a new position for CFO, Chief Finance Officer, at Epic Games. And then she was like, oh my gosh, Jesse's dad would be so good for that position. And so Jesse's dad interviewed for this position. I think he was offered the position to be the CFO at Epic Games. Here's how much money he would have made. The HR lady that recommended him got a $1 million severance package. And then Jesse's dad decided to move down to where I'm from and not take that job.
Okay, but like the funny part about it is that you're leaving out is he didn't take the job because he's so ultra Christian and religious that he hates video games so much that even if a violent video game is made with the engine of the company that he would be working for, he doesn't want to be associated with it at all.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's why he turned it down. It's because they make violent video games.
Yeah, because they use the engine.
He would have been like a 9-figure salary dude, like probably hundreds of millions of dollars. But because they made now he's just a normal millionaire.
Now he's just rich.
So before I say what I'm saying, first off, how religious are you? And second off, will you be offended if I talk about religion?
I'm not religious at all. Blake's more religious than I am, and I don't care.
I'm agnostic, leaning towards Christian, but it's like I'm not
Blake,
super.
when did this happen?
It's big.
This
What
is
are you
news to
talking
me.
about?
This lore just keeps getting deeper and deeper.
I'm
Right.
like, for me, it's like 90%.
Well, then I guess
certainty.
me and Blake are both. Well,
I would say I'm more Christian than not, but it's like I'm not. 100%.
I'm agnostic, leaning towards Christian. I guess Blake is more Christian than agnostic. Is what he's saying.
Yeah, but it's like I'm very lax.
I got you.
But if you're gonna shit on religion, please do. I think it's funny.
It is funny.
You're not being the reason why your dad didn't take that job. Like that physically pained me.
Yeah,
I think really
Jesse said if I was my mom, I would be so pissed at my dad.
That'll be in the new Half-Life coming out soon.
But I don't know. Maybe Jesse's dad spoke to God, and God was like, "No,
He did.
Your child is going to make friends with this dude named Blake, full name and address, and then they're gonna make even more money."
Dude, my dad has claimed to have spoken to both Satan and God.
The silver lining is, even though Jesse's dad didn't take that position, we would have never met if he did.
Wow.
Yeah.
And this podcast would have never happened.
There you
Exactly.
go.
And here
There
we
you
are.
go. Kind of hard to argue with
Do you
that.
think Jesse's dad could hook us up with a job?
That and also V-Bucks.
But it'd have to be that HR lady.
Oh yeah, yeah, you would have got free V-Bucks for
I
life.
think of all the skins I could have had.
What if there's an alternate universe where your dad did take the job, but we
I'm
still
sure there
met each
is.
other like over games anyways, and then all of this just happened the exact same way, but your dad's just 100 millionaire.
No, because I think at the time when he bought the business where I moved to and me and Blake ended up meeting was when all the like CEO, CFO, HR people were getting fired and they were replacing everybody. So there's still a chance that he could have been CFO of Epic Games, and then we could have moved to where we live, as I almost docked myself.
Incredible.
Cut that
All
out.
right,
Cut that out.
Jesse from Anytown, USA.
Anytown, USA. That's where I'm from.
It's too bad too, because there's only one thing I want from Epic Games, and I would gladly still give up money to do it, but I missed out on the Spider-Man Battle Pass skin from like years ago, and to this day, I want it so bad.
My
and I'll
younger brother
never
bought
have
that
it.
on my account, so I have it.
It's so
You could buy
upsetting.
Jesse's account for thousands of dollars.
Well, okay, let's listen. I'm giving you guys a platform, even though you're bigger than us. So I think the least you could do is just donate a skin.
Speaking of which, you need to let us know when you're going to upload this so we can post about it.
It will be this Friday
Okay.
Ah, dude.
at
Should
2
be,
p.m.
should be.
EST,
That's-
5 p.m. EST.
Okay.
Make sure to
That's
cut out
the
Jesse's
normal
almost
time.
docs.
Yeah, please cut out my almost docs.
I told you
Don't
you
worry
didn't have
about
the
it.
cut, Jesse. I told you it was gonna happen.
What do you mean? That was for me, not you. You don't even live there anymore. I don't even live there anymore.
Oh, yeah, okay, whatever. Still cut it out.
And a warning for anyone who is coming from your guys' channel to over here to listen to what we say. Be careful, because we say some very nice things, some very destructive things.
Yeah, if these guys get canceled, we never knew them. We were never associated with
Yeah,
them, and
for
we
real.
hated them.
I don't know. I feel like I feel like our audience,
despite
would
knowing
be
that
the same.
2 out of 4 of us are likely Diddy people.
Yeah,
I just
you're
thought
right.
he
Well,
was
like,
Wait,
we
that
should
wasn't a
have left
joke?
immediately. What were we thinking?
Thought that was a joke. We looked.
It's a little too late to cut ties.
technically 3 of us, because Austin's in the Diddy group chat.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that
Oh
one.
my gosh,
What
we should have never
is sent to
taken
the
this.
Diddy group chat? Exactly. Can you let us in? Can you open up?
Like, well,
Believe
See
it
your
or,
world.
do you
believe
have
it
a
or not,
list of names?
believe it or not, it's just reels. I think.
You think?
Like I said, I have it muted. Okay.
You might want to leave that one. You might want to start up a new one.
Why do
Dude,
you
I
think
tried once and they added me back.
this is why
Soft
Austin
blocked him.
deleted his Twitter account, because he knew the news would eventually break out.
Dude, Twitter.
This is verifiable. Go on twitter.com or x.com at IronAMI. It will
When
just
we-
say it's not there
It's on
anymore.
Twitter.com.
when our video like was exploding or whatever, like we relaunched the Instagram and the TikTok, and apparently we had a Twitter. I didn't know that. And Blake was like, you can man the social medias. And I was like, okay, but I'm not touching Twitter. That's all you. I'm not touching Twitter.
Smart man.
And I don't think
That's real.
we haven't made a single tweet. I think we have like 200 followers.
No, we've not made a single tweet. We should. I don't know how to run Twitter. My brother does. I should.
Yeah, have him do it.
We should dox him next.
Yeah,
they live in the same
doxing
place.
him would dox me.
I think that's what he's getting at.
It's a double-edged sword, dude.
My
I can
brother-
dox
okay.
like 5 people at once.
A little extra layer of lore. My Luke, Ryder, and Jeremiah, all mainstays of Birmade Ban. Luke is my brother. Ryder and Jeremiah are both my cousins.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, me and Josh and Chip are the only, and I guess Carson now, are the only non-related members of Birmade Ban.
Mm-hmm. Nepotism, dude.
Blake keeps it in
Like
the
the
family.
Jonas
You know what I'm
Brothers.
saying?
Yeah. If you guys marry in, you might have a chance.
Nice. I'm very interested at this rate.
Jesse, didn't you say one time you were going to try and marry my mom so you'd become my father?
Yeah.
Dude, I've been trying to get that going with my friend. She got divorced recently. I'm like, listen, we have the opportunity to do the greatest thing ever.
My mom's not even divorced. She's been happily married for nearly 30 years.
Yeah, but I there's also a long-running joke where I've been telling Blake that his mom loves me more than him. And at one point I said it to him and he was, you just say it, Blake. I was like,
Jesse-
Blake, your
Jesse
mom
was
loves
just
me more
like-
than you.
Jesse was like, you know your mom loves me more than you, right? And I was just like, you keep saying that and I don't believe you. But you could hear there was that lilt of like uncertainty in my voice. I was like, you're saying it a lot. And she,
He sounds so confident when he says it is the thing.
yeah, that I guess it's the fake it till you make it. Yeah, Jesse, if I say it enough times.
But
Jesse
is it
just
fake,
secretly
though?
Jesse just
Is it
secretly wants
fake?
to be me.
That is so true. I wish.
There's only one way to confirm this as true. It's time during an episode to call your mother and ask this question. It's got to be confronted. This question has to be confronted.
Oh, jeez, so
Blake,
late,
call your
though.
mom.
No getting away from it.
You know, it was my mom's birthday yesterday.
No way. I'll
I-
text you and tell
I-
her happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Blake's mom.
I can't call my mom. She's definitely asleep.
She's definitely
like-
asleep, yeah. I just talked to her like an hour ago. She told me she was going to bed.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
This is Cosmic Cast exclusive, okay? Cosmic Cast exclusive
Why do you think
content.
me and Blake are such
You
good
only
friends?
get this here.
We're uploading this bit on our OnlyFans account, so you better be subscribed.
Oh my
I guess
gosh.
you're hearing it. You
Me-
already are.
That's not what I meant.
Me and Blake are going to start
Speaking
an
of branching
OnlyFans.
out, yeah.
Me and Blake are going to
There's
start an
nothing
OnlyFans.
stopping us from making like a Pornhub account and just uploading the podcast there. Like there could be an audience for it.
Jesse at one point was like, dude, if we get big, I kind of want to start an OnlyFans and just upload one photo of my gaping butthole and that's it. I was like, whoa.
What the fuck?
It was like-
You were not like, whoa, you were dying. You were dying.
I'd subscribe.
Jesse's a person that's very much like, I will do this for the bit and nothing but the
I
bit.
almost
I
sent
don't
Blake a
care
picture of
about
my
the-
balls one time for the bit, but I got nervous and I stopped.
You know what?
Fucking piss
Hang on.
myself for a bit. I'm a fucking piss myself in my fucking bed for a bit.
Bro,
what's
Ari's
what's
the type of
hardest
guy
we've done?
to pee on the floor and then lick it up like Ozzy Osbourne.
Bruh.
What's the hardest we've gone? Jesse and I have switched pants for a bit before.
What?
Last of Us remake. Watch that. We spray basically.
No, it's the DLC. It's the
It's
DLC.
the DLC. Yeah, I said the remake. It's the reason. Oh, the DL. Oh yeah, those are different videos. The
Yeah,
DLC.
yeah.
The DLC. We spray liquid nitrogen on our butt, and then we switch pants so we can get the equal effect for each other. Because it's going through the same amount of pants.
That was so funny. Cause so Blake like came over. and
Are
he
we
was
going
like,
on too long, or should we?
Yeah, I don't know.
We just
No,
keep
this
telling
is
stories.
good content. This is pure content.
Did you just casually say that you guys had like glycerin into what was in your head?
No. It was one of those compressed cans of air that like clean keyboards. But if you hold it upside down, like all the active ingredients go and like just it basically launches out like negative 200 degree like liquid nitrogen.
Yeah.
I don't know if it is liquid nitrogen. Yeah,
No,
we did.
okay,
If you you can watch the video. There's like a
video evidence
freezer
of this.
burn. There's like a freezer burn on the pants on where it happens. This is what I mean when we kind of go hard on our
Dude.
bits.
Remember that? Okay, so we had a long running bit where Blake was trying to shoot me in the back with the cap of a water bottle.
This spanned months and
And-
3 comps.
Yeah, and he just couldn't ever get it right, and then he finally did, and it hit me right in the vertebrae, and it hurt so bad, and it left a welt. It raised the skin.
You can see the picture. There's a welt on Jesse's vertebrae, and you can see where the cap was spinning so fast it actually was bending from the centrifugal force.
Yeah.
And it's an imprint on Jesse's
Wow.
back. Also, there's one bit where I let Jesse and Josh smack me on the back as many times as possible, and they burst blood vessels on my back. I think that video ended up getting like 79 views.
That was in Sekiro. No, that was in Sekiro.
No, that was for Shovel Knight.
just how
That was
it
Shovel
goes.
Oh,
Knight.
was it? Yeah. No, because we slapped your stomach in Sekiro, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why- that was
We
so
did a
stupid.
lot of. Oh, we also played a horror game with a keyboard covered in thumbtacks.
Yeah, I wasn't there for that, but yeah,
Ow.
That we've done a lot. Man, we're masochists, aren't we?
we really are. Well, you,
pretty much.
I
we
am.
are
I'm
to
a
you, I
masochist.
guess.
Okay, yeah, a lot of it, yeah. Anyways, yeah, like I said, there's
Man, what's the craziest thing we did? I don't even know. I don't even know if we did anything real crazy. I mean, Aries done episodes where he walked out on the streets.
what
And
JJ
walked to
walked.
Wendy's.
He walked the streets while doing an episode, and then he walked to Wendy's.
Oh, dude, we should do that, Jesse.
Walking to
Aries
Wendy's.
showed us his ween once. It was not on
Whoa.
air, but it did happen.
I did indeed show my my dick and balls to these gentlemen.
And balls.
You were
And
not.
balls.
Were you trying to see if
Unfortunately.
you had like ball cancer or something?
I didn't.
You gotta
see it,
answer the
but-
question. Were you circumcised?
Whoa. Okay.
He
I am circumcised. Yes.
I am indeed circumcised. In
I
fact,
will admit
really?
this. I'm sorry this ruins your
God,
perception of
I'm
me,
very
but
glad you guys that because
Jesse-
you had the
Oh, okay.
opportunity-
You're segueing it. Okay. I see now.
Jesse
Blake.
actually,
Not the
Jesse used to
segue, bro.
think Jesse used to think circumcision meant cutting off the head of the penis.
The bell end of the penis.
Like,
Because I remember I asked my dad one time, and he gave me a non-answer, and he was like, "It's the tip of your penis." And I was like, "Okay." So we were having a conversation one time, and they were like talking about their dick sizes, and then somebody
casual
was like,
conversation for men, of course.
Jeremiah was like, "My dick is 7.2 inches," and I was like, "With the head of your penis?" Because we knew that we were all circumcised. Because I just assumed that the bell end of his cock was cut off, and I was like, "That's insane.
Nice.
Your penis would have been like 8 inches then."
should we cut this part out?
You brought it up, Blake. You
I
brought
did,
it
but
up.
now I'm regretting it because I didn't know you'd go into that much detail. I was just gonna.
That's the story. That is the story. What do you mean?
It is the story. Anyways, there's a lot. If anyone wants to binge watch these videos, these are all of these are in the videos.
Yeah, why
these
would we
clips
cut it
and
out? We
stuff.
literally said all this on air in our video.
Yeah. Oh, okay. You know what? That's
Yeah.
true. That is true. But I don't know. This is in such a concentrated dose.
It's true. Well, maybe this will get people to watch our old videos more.
Oh, dude, I want to hear about these guys' balls and watch these videos.
That's, I mean, yeah, that's what Jacob would think. All Diddy.
Yep.
Bro.
Sometimes I worry about weirdos watching our videos because I remember I made a short one time. I made a short one time where we were doing this bit where we were just armpit farting, and then I mentioned like I was like. Someone was like, "Dude, let's do Morse code and armpit."
It was me,
like
yeah.
armpit farts, and then Jesse was like, "Which ones are the dashes?" And then I do this like 1.5 second long like armpit fart. It's like, so like it's just this long. I
It's
can't do
crazy.
it over. Oh, but like these guys lose it. Like Jesse and Josh lose it. I make it into a short, and the only comment on that short, I think I deleted it, but the only comment is this dude.
Why?
His name is like Armpit Farter 71, and he's like, "Do you guys have any more armpit fart content?" And his entire channel, it's this. No hate, but it's this autistic guy. And all of his videos are just him either armpit farting or like making balloons fart. It's just all like fart
So
content.
He finally found his niche. He found the
He
channel.
did.
that
I don't
does
know
what he
how he
likes.
stumbled upon that short.
And we never
thought
did
he
it
did.
again. We never.
Yeah, I never
again.
re-uploaded that short because I was like, I don't want. But like, yeah, sometimes I keep in us farting sometimes because it's funny. But now I'm like worried if I shouldn't do that.
Just in case. We do some crazy, stupid shit. We really do.
We do.
We really do.
It's because we get so candid with each other, we forget we're recording, and then I make the video, and Jesse's like, "Dude, what did I say in this part?" And I'm like,
Bruh.
but I don't know. Maybe that's what the people want.
Maybe. Clearly.
That is.
There's no filter.
Those are the best moments, though, when you forget you're recording.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Speaking of forgetting we're recording, we've had so much fun that we've gone way over time.
Oh,
Now I have to edit like 3 times as much content as I
Oh,
normally
bro.
And it's all
let's
gold.
go. Let's go for another
Brother.
40 hours.
Yeah, let's do it.
I've been
then we-
asking these
then I can
guys to
talk.
do a 3-hour podcast, and they won't, or at least 2 hours. and
We're
they won't
almost
do
2
it,
hours
man.
in, so
We might as well
you
commit
are.
to the
You
bits.
are. Everyone else who started recording when Austin said to start recording is an hour 25.
that's true. Well, that's halfway.
That's true.
Yeah.
Let's
It's
keep
more
it
than
going.
halfway.
yeah.
Eventually,
Yeah, I think this is a good place to call it.
it's a little bit of a tradition though. Before we end these, we
Yeah, Blake,
have a
Gosh.
Discord server. We have a Q&A section in that Discord server where we ask our audience to send in some questions. And
This
usually
is true. This is a fact. This is verifiable.
we have them answer some of the questions as well. You guys want to join us for that?
Let's do it.
Is it right after this?
Oh my! We were supposed
now?
to prepare questions.
Yeah.
No, you're
Oh,
answering
there'd be an
questions.
essay.
Oh, they're answering questions. Okay, we're answering
Oh,
questions.
yeah,
that's
Okay,
it.
yeah, yeah.
No, prepare answers is what you should.
Yeah, because she sent us in some questions.
We're asking questions to just random people.
I was like,
No.
we were supposed to prepare questions. I thought we were all individually going to ask one question.
That's what we give you homework for a podcast again.
Yeah, I wouldn't have signed up if that was the case.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, what do we look like? Talk to him?
I wish. Dude, get us on a Talk to a podcast right now. All
We're
five
here
of
to
us.
talk
you guys
to
have-
not to vice versa.
Exactly.
All right, let's get through these
All right.
10 questions about this episode. First question. Who do you think in the group would win in a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament and why?
Oh my gosh, Josh, hands down.
Josh, yeah.
Josh is
for
the only
sure.
one that's actually played the Yu-Gi-Oh
Yeah.
games and watched the anime. Josh is a huge weeb.
He is.
I'm assuming the rest of us have never played Yu-Gi-Oh before, me included.
Oh wait, are we talking all of us or Birmade Ban?
No, Ari, you guys answer for your group and we'll answer
Oh,
for
okay.
ours.
Okay,
Ari is a pretty big nerd
So then
about this
Ari.
stuff, so I ain't
I
surprised.
indeed did play Yu-Gi-Oh only in elementary school. So no.
so you fucking suck now, basically.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
You peaked at 10.
Oh,
I-
he peaked before that. Don't worry.
peaked at 5.
No.
He's got a peak right now. It's in his head. It's his widow's peak.
Oof.
Now that's the okay.
That's an old reference. That's an old reference. Holy shit,
Forgot
I
about
did that.
Forgot about that one.
Smash or pass? General Grievous.
Smash.
Dude,
Pass.
what?
Smash.
What the fuck?
You guys are weird.
I would say Smash for the bit, but that dude is a robot, and it's a pass. If you guys ever seen him without the
Wow.
robot parts,
Y'all don't want to go into
No,
the...
it's-
You don't want to dig in them cyber gifts?
no.
Maybe if I had at
No,
least
you
a
wrong.
feminine voice, I can make it work.
Yeah, dude sounds like he's been
What
smoking
do you
for
mean?
like
The
50
voice
years.
is what does it, guys. The voice is what does it.
No.
He's got an electrolarynx.
Literally.
A fine addition to my collection.
He's got 4 arms. He's got to be able to use it in an interesting way, you know?
You know what? That's true.
I'm kind of scared to think about it, honestly. I just said yes.
But
for
you don't
the
have
bit.
more than one penis. So
That's
what's
true.
what are the other arms going to do?
Well, butt stuff too, you know.
Oh, I get it. I
that's
get it
true,
now.
yeah.
You indeed. And you know what's crazy? We have 2 last questions here. Oh, wow. This one is actually really crazy. Who would win in a fight, Mr. Girl or...
They can't answer this.
I saw that one. I was so
Wait,
excited.
who or who?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Do you know Mr. Girl?
There's no way.
I do
no
not
idea
know
who
who
that
Mr.
is,
Girl
yeah.
is.
You don't know who that is?
Wait, I'm looking it up right now.
Bro,
So
he's a
say-
legendary figure on this channel.
Mr. Girl, the musical artist.
Max Carson?
Yes.
Is this the dude that reviewed Cuties?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
How do you know that?
I looked it up.
Fucking podcast.
No, he just looked it up. He's on the ball.
Well,
Dude,
fuck.
but he made like a couple parodies. And I just thought of this when I saw that question. You guys remember? I'm a literal pedophile.
Yes, I do remember indeed the song that
Pedophile.
Austin's favorite song.
The pedophile.
I'm a literal.
I'm a little.
Dude, it's better than I'm in the cave. I'm
No,
in
it's
the same
not.
cave looking for mine.
No,
Yes,
it's
it
not.
is. Yes, it is. I'm
cap.
sorry, bro.
That's
Max
wrong.
I'm sorry, bro.
That's
I had to
fake
lay down the
news.
truth on you. But anyways, who would win, him or Diddy?
Diddy
I think
hands
it's-
down.
In a fight?
Are we talking fist
Oh wait,
fights?
yeah.
Like-
Is it a fist fight or how to get in prison for pedophilia first? Yeah,
Yeah, we need more context. Limus the Slime.
fist fight Diddy hands
Who asked
down,
this
but
Probably
go to
most
prison
likely
first.
Diddy, yeah.
I think it's Diddy regardless.
I think so
don't
too,
see
honestly.
Mr. Girl being very
Diddy
strong.
sweeps Mr. Girl.
I feel like it is Diddy because everybody knows he's the one that put out the hit that got Pop
Yeah.
killed.
And he's actively going
So-
to prison right now, so.
He's armed and dangerous and he's got shooters.
Right, Mr. Girl is just edgy and not in the cool way.
Yeah.
Wait, Mr. Girl negatively reviewed Venom 3? Screw this guy.
Dude, that's where I draw the fucking line.
Yeah, for
I was fine with everything else.
That movie was a masterpiece.
Here, let me read off some fun facts. He has identified as racially ambiguous and is 3/8 Jewish. He was sexually abused by his mother as a child.
Jesus
And
Christ.
that's
That
about
makes
it.
sense. No wonder he reviewed Cuties. Maybe he's not that bad. Maybe he's just misunderstood, guys.
No.
We tried that. We tried that already.
Yeah.
Jesse, I guess you didn't see this, but we interviewed Mr. Girl twice.
What?
Really? Whoa.
We did. And
I did not see that
Yeah.
at all. I mean, if I
I
did,
don't
I
think
wouldn't
he's-
have known who it was, but
You guys really are Diddy.
I don't think he's misunderstood because it's kind of impossible to understand him in the first place.
is he just that insane?
You guys actually.
I'm telling you, if you are gonna watch any fucking video on our channel, those two are the ones you gotta watch.
Oh, here it is.
It's some of the most batshit in
I
conversation.
partly disagree. I want to forget that happened.
I don't.
You're the one that wanted him on for a third episode this whole time.
I still do. Doesn't mean I
Yeah.
don't want to forget about the previous two episodes. It was,
All right,
it was
bro.
well.
All right.
Listen, the second episode was traumatizing because Jason scolded him, and I
Scolded him.
and I didn't know what to say. And then he was like, "Bro, why don't you guys help? Why aren't you guys backing me up, bro? What are you doing?"
yeah, that's
for
true.
real.
He did kind of not let us join in, and then was like, "Bro, why didn't you join in?" But anyways, okay, last question.
Question. Best track off of Chromakopia, the new album by Tyler the Creator.
Jane.
Oh no.
Jane. The one where he's all like, I got a girl pregnant and then we got an abortion, which is Jane.
I'll be straight up honest here, guys. I don't listen to much.
Blake has never
Modern-
listened to a Tyler the Creator song.
Join
in
the
his
club.
life.
Yeah.
Join the club. brother.
I
Join the
listen
club.
to mostly metal and rock and jazz and classical and whatnot. One of my double majors was music.
No offense, but
Nice.
I don't share his booze.
My favorite song is Yonkers.
Ooh, Yonkers. That's a deep
We
cut.
got the boo.
Ooh,
Here, I'll
that's
look through
what we
the
do.
track listing right now and I'll pick one randomly.
That's the real music.
How about all right? My favorite one is Noid because it reminds me of Domino's Pizza's old mascot, the Noid.
I wonder what that dude's up to these days.
Blake, you're a nerd.
I do not remember him being named Noid.
Look up the Noid, guys. Just go ahead. You won't regret it.
I don't
you
want
know
to.
me as a Rizzler. I'm the Panther Justin Black. When
Blake,
I
do you
give
remember when
your
they
girl the
made that
wrist,
rule
there's no
about
chance she's
Noid?
coming back.
kill a nigga.
And it was
in a
like
fuck-
Noid Rule 34 or something.
No.
What? I'm looking this up.
Oh, okay.
that Noid rule.
All right, you really are not ever getting out of these allegations, Jacob.
What are you talking about? You're the one in
You
the
are
Diddy
never
chat, bro.
avoiding the allegations.
You're in Diddy chat, dog.
Yo, do you guys remember the fact that the Noid influenced someone to kill someone in a Domino's before?
Is that true?
I don't know.
Someone committed murder in the name of the Noid.
I
In the
mean,
domino. But
Let's be
Whoa,
honest.
I
Who
just looked up
hasn't wanted to do that?
Hold on. There's a part of the Wikipedia page on the Noid, and it just says the Noid was not found guilty by reason of insanity.
Yes.
Let me get more context on this.
This is breaking development. This is breaking news. This is hot off the press.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is the hostage.
Wait, he was
incident you're talking
involved
about.
in the Chambly hostage incident?
Yeah. Noid was charged with kidnapping, aggravated assault, extortion, and possession of a firearm.
what is
Who is Noid? Oh, Kenneth Lamar Noid. It's a real person. Okay.
Why is
Okay.
that on the
It's
Noid's
not
page?
Noid.
Okay.
It is.
got bad because of that, and he fucking killed someone for it.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
fucked up.
That's insane.
Wait, they made T-shirts of this guy?
Wait, he believed that the Dominoes had stolen his name and used it to create the Noid character as a personal attack against him. Maybe.
I don't know, dude. What if they actually did? And he had full reason to do that.
No, bruh. Imagine like if Pizza Hut or Papa John's rolls out a new mascot and he looks like this and his name is Blake from Anytown.
Dude, I'm telling you, Blake,
With
it
the
is the
address and the
greatest.
phone
It's
number.
the greatest bit ever made. I am a
Dude.
genius for that one. It works in every single way.
You just said my full
It
name and
works.
address. dude.
It really works.
These guys have known you for an hour and a half, and they're already getting on it.
Dude, they don't even know what it
Yes.
is.
Exactly.
We don't need to. We don't need to. That's the thing. It's such a good bit that we don't need to.
The Noid's occupation is pizza destroyer.
No, Blake's just trying to get off his address now.
Yeah, because people are gonna learn it at some point eventually. I straight up cannot have that happen.
Yeah, when you post the one corner of your kitchen, you get doxxed like Dream.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, we covered that too, man.
There's a reason I haven't shown my apartment on the internet
Yeah.
because I'm afraid that will happen, even though I have no space. I have no relevancy in the space right now.
Dude,
but,
my
you know.
living room's in the intro to our last video. So
Let's
luckily I'm leaving.
go.
I'm moving in a month. So I guess whoever lives here next is screwed.
All right, Stans, you have a month.
Yeah,
you have a
exactly.
month
Well,
to
don't
decode.
tell them that. That means now they know you're moving. Now they know to do research
Oh,
again.
shit. Well,
That's true, bro.
it's fine. I don't care that much. If
He's
they-
actually moving in with me, chat. So
Yeah.
that's why I haven't showed my apartment.
and then Jacob lives at 1234
God damn
Britain
it.
Avenue in Pennsylvania.
I'm part of the bit now. This is my new name.
It's Jacob Wayne Smith. He lives at 1234 Pennsylvania Avenue, Washington, D.C. So
Those are different cities. Those are in different
this street name's
states.
Pennsylvania Avenue. Dude.
One's a state and one's a city name for a different state.
All right, do me.
Oh shit. Okay, Austin McBride.
Yes.
What's a good last name? Austin McBride.
I just
Diddy.
looked up Austin McBride on LinkedIn. Diddy.
Austin McBride Diddy, who lives at 1700.
I found Austin's real face.
1700. I did your mom lane in Oregon.
Did your mom, Lane?
In Oregon. So I can't be put on the spot like this.
Oh, dude, there he is.
Austin McBride.
BS in psychological sciences from UCLA.
This
guy-
talks the whole guy.
this guy
No one
is-
knows who this guy is.
This guy
he
is
talks to
fruity
him on our
AF.
podcast. Do we censor
Can we
it?
dox this
I don't
guy?
know. We don't know who this dude is. We just dox some
dude,
kid.
all right, let's
Okay,
all right,
listen,
instead of
he
doxing
went
me, let's
Colorado.
dox
Dox
one
some guy
random
on his
person.
shit.
LinkedIn profile is public. It's not like
Instead
we're
of
hiding
doxing
I
me,
anything.
know,
let's
but
dox
like,
one
he has
random
no
person.
idea who we are. We just fucking doxed him on
Good.
the podcast.
Now he's gonna become our
Thank
best,
God.
our biggest fan.
No, he's gonna hate us, bro. We just doxed him.
Well, it was his fault for having a LinkedIn.
He lives in Inglewood, Colorado, United States. Jesus Christ.
What's he gonna call up the Crips of Inglewood?
Dude, is that Austin McBride who lives at 123 Fortnite Lane, Inglewood, Colorado?
Rolls right off the tongue.
It really does.
Holy
Gentlemen.
shit.
Gentlemen, it is that time. We've had a lovely.
Well,
Bruh,
hang
you
on,
didn't even try to segue.
Before we let you guys go, I do have to say one last thing. And I know you've been saying that that the whole Blake thing rolls right off the tongue, the address, but there's another thing I know that rolls right off the tongue, and that's that Ari stormed the Capitol.
Ari, we saw the video.
It just
Ari
rolls
stormed
off the tongue.
Yeah, it really
It's
really
so
does.
easy to say.
Ari stormed the Capitol.
Ari stormed the Capitol. Ari stormed the Capitol. Ari
I'm going
stormed
to
the
put
Capitol.
that in the announcement for us being on the podcast.
Chill, laugh.
Yes.
He gone, bro.
I'll put that in the announcement. Ari
Anyways.
stormed the Capitol, talking about that.
Facts.
Yep. Anyways,
all right.
thank you guys for coming on.
Yeah, no, it was great.
Sorry Jason didn't show up.
Yeah.
what the
Yeah,
freak?
he hates
We
you.
might try and do something with you guys in the future and get him on because I know he'd love to hang out with you guys.
Yeah, no, that'd be cool.
Everybody, leave a comment supporting them. Go subscribe and watch this. What was it called again? The long one.
Sekiro
Sekiro
Shadows
Shadow.
back twice.
Sekiro.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Sure.
Go watch that one.
If we're also recording, should we clap sync or what?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, we can do
I
that.
was about to say that. All right. 3, 2. Wait. Hold on. Before we do, we gotta say one more funny thing to end the episode.
Quick, Blake,
Jacob?
go.
Oh no.
We ran out of
You
story.
can't put me on the spot like that. It's my brain just went blank.
This is usually Jacob's avenue.
We did the storm the Capitol bits. End it there.
If I was evil, I would just say Blake's full name and address, but I'm not going to do that. Because I think that's the perfect way to end the episode, but I won't.
That
do
was
it,
my
Blake.
that was my number one concern with getting on the podcast. I was like, "Where's Jesse dox me?"
I haven't. I didn't do it. I could still do it.
Please don't.